Good evening. Today is Friday. Friday Fun Day. Woohoo! And unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard that the federal court has just overturned Ottawa's plastic ban. Let's give a hoorah! Woo! The ban that got rid of all of our beautiful, beautiful multicolored straws. From the Global News, the federal court overturned Canada's ban on single use plastic on Thursday, deeming the policy unreasonable and unconstitutional. They said that there's no reasonable apprehension that all listed plastic manufactured items are harmful. The decisions are essentially. So, our Environment Minister, Stephen Guilbeault, made a statement saying Canadians have been loud and clear. They want action to keep plastic out of our environment. We will have more to say on this next steps soon. So, I got a snippet of the ban here. Alrighty. So, if we look, going to the Government of Canada website, we can find in our overview of this ban that it includes checkout bags. So those plastic checkout bags that they say single use, which aren't really single use because sure you take your food home in them, but you also use them for picking up dog number twos, picking up kitty litter, picking up garbage on the ground. I used to use them when I was taking my lunch to work. That's what I put my lunch in all the time. So they were at least try use usables, something like that. Anyways, the other banned things: cutlery, knives, forks, spoons, sporks, chopsticks. The other unbanned stuff is food service ware. So expanded I'm just gonna destroy this word right now. Polyestrine foam, extruded polyestrine foam, polyvinyl chloride, carbon black, and oxo-degradable plastic. And apparently it was limited to clamshell containers, lidded containers, boxes, cups, plates, and bowls. Which, I mean, the funny thing about this law is all of this stuff, all of the knives, forks, spoons, sporks, chopsticks, I've seen in the dollar store since this prohibition was put in place like I said, at the dollar store. So the only thing they've gotten rid of were the straws. So apparently that was more important. Anyways, so from our federal environment minister, Guilbeault here, he released a statement on X saying that we are carefully reviewing decisions and are strongly considering an appeal. We strongly believe in taking action to tackle this crisis and keep millions of garbage bags worth of trash off our beaches, out of our water, and away from nature. And that's what we're fighting for. A spokesperson from Environment Climate Change Canada said in an email Friday that the department will continue to work with provinces, territories, civil society, and industry to curb plastic waste and production. Next steps will be provided soon. Well, let us quickly go over to what Alberta Premier Daniel Smith had to say about them working with provinces, shall we? So, Alberta Premier Premier Daniel Smith said in a statement that the decision demonstrates a continued pattern of federal overreach intended to subvert the constitutionally protected role and rights of provinces. And the ban has had wide ranging consequences for Alberta economic interests. She said the ban had put thousands of jobs and billions of investments at risk. Now that sounds like the federal government's definitely working with provinces now, aren't they? With this plastic ban bill. Or they were. Yeah, how about we ban these plastics and put thousands of jobs at risk? Yeah, that's working with you in the federal world. Anywho, she also said Alberta is proudly home to Canada's largest petrochemical sector, a sector with more than $18 billion in recent announcement projects that were needlessly put in jeopardy by virtue signaling federal government with no respect for the division of powers outlined in the Canadian Constitution. And she urges the federal government not to appeal the decision. So that's one province that won't be working with the federal government to appeal this decision. And to follow up with what our good environment and climate change federal minister says, I did a little bit deep diving into the internet here to find the plastic pollution index. And I found something a little bit fancy here. I don't know if you'd call it article or, well, sort of an article and sort of a stat website online. It's called Our World in Data. It was made back in 2015 by Hannah Ritchie, Veronica Borska, and Max Roser. If you guys are watching this, I apologize. And it gives off key insights of plastic pollution. So from like what we heard earlier, our environmental minister says, environment's gonna be destroyed with this increase in single-use plastics. So we can see the global plastics production from 1950 to 2019 is steadily on the incline by a lot. But they have a whole big chart here exploring what countries give out the most plastic pollution. So if we go to Greenland here, they do 0.25 kilograms of plastics a day. Now let's try Canada. 0.09 kilograms of plastic pollution a day. And this is back in 2010 when the evil Harper conservatives were in power. Let's see, the United States. Look at that. More than triple. 0.34 kilograms of plastic pollution in the States. So you're telling me that like all of the plastic pollution is coming from Canada? I think not. All right. Let's go down. Oh, they have more charts down here. Let's just do a deep dive into some of these. Mismanaged plastic waste. Mismanaged plastic waste per capita. Here, per capita. Let's do it this way. All right. So per capita. So just looking at this, right? So per capita, Oh, so I was wrong. The United States isn't bad for their population. Oh, and this is in 2019, not 2050. So 2019, ours was 0.63 kilograms per person, 0.81 kilograms in 2019. I wonder if we can. There we go. Do. Yeah, this is all 2019. Okay. Share of global share of global plastic waste emitted. All right. How much do we emit to the ocean? 0.2 or 0.02% in 2019. Hmm. Now, sure, that was during the coronavirus, so would be better if we could get 2018, but let's see. Hmm. Wow, they don't even have Canada on there. They don't even have Canada on here. We're so insignificant to the. We're lumped into the Americas. Wow, we are insignificant to plastic waste. We aren't even included on this chart. And it's from the OECD. Oi. Okay. Anyways, so that is the good news we just had yesterday. Looks like another one of Trudeau's laws is going to be up for debate again, and we might just get back our plastic straws. So, our might just get back our beloved plastic straws. No more paper straws. Woohoo! So, have a good night, and talk to you later.